Hey there, gorgeous Rainbow Spotlight family. Get ready to fan yourselves because today we're counting down the absolute hottest rising stars who are taking Hollywood by storm. These aren't just pretty faces. They're talented, bold, and proudly representing our community while climbing their way to the A-list. From streaming sensations to box office breakouts, these fresh faces are proving that authenticity is the sexiest trait of all. Let's dive into the most sizzling new talent that has everyone talking in 2024. Nicholas Galitzine, the prince of our heart's darlings. Let's start with the man who's been making temperatures rise and hearts flutter across screens everywhere. Nicholas Galitzine, our 29-year-old British dreamboat, isn't just serving looks with those piercing blue eyes and that swoon-worthy smile. He's serving talent that's got Hollywood's biggest directors fighting to cast him. If you thought he was just another pretty face in Purple Hearts, honey, his role as Prince Henry in Red, White, and Royal Blue proved he's a force to be reckoned with. The Amazon Prime hit didn't just break streaming records, it broke the internet with his chemistry with Taylor Zakhar Perez, setting new standards for queer representation in romantic leads. 2024 has been major for our rising king. His portrayal of Jeff in The Idea of You, opposite Anne Hathaway, had critics calling him the next Hugh Grant with an edge. Variety couldn't stop raving about his magnetic screen presence, while The Hollywood Reporter dubbed him the new face of romantic leads, regardless of sexuality. But it's not just his acting that's got everyone talking. This London-born heartthrob has become a fashion sensation, serving looks that have Vogue editors swooning. His recent Gucci campaign broke Instagram, with those moody shots in Milan causing a collective gay gasp heard round the world. Style isn't about gender or sexuality, he told GQ. It's about confidence and authenticity. His commitment to LGBTQ+ representation in mainstream media has made him a powerful voice for change. Playing queer characters isn't just about the romance he shared in his groundbreaking Attitude cover story. It's about showing that our stories deserve to be at the center of major productions, not just sideline plots. Hollywood's biggest names are already lining up to work with him. Christopher Nolan called him the future of cinema, while Ryan Murphy has reportedly written a role specifically for him in an upcoming project. His next film, a queer historical drama directed by Luca Guadagnino, is already generating Oscar buzz. Off-screen, Nicholas has become a vocal advocate for LGBTQ+ youth in entertainment. His masterclass series for young queer actors at RADA has inspired a new generation of performers. Representation isn't just about being seen, he explained at a recent GLAAD event. It's about creating pathways for others to follow. Want to see more of this rising star? Just wait until his upcoming projects hit screens. Between his lead role in the adaptation of that best-selling queer novel we're all obsessed with, You Know the One, and his steamy new Netflix series, 2024 is officially the year of Galitzine. And speaking of steamy sensations, let's jet off to Spain where the hottest thing isn't just the Mediterranean sun. While Nicholas is conquering Hollywood, our next star has been setting European screens ablaze with talent that's as scorching as his smoldering gaze. Elite fans, you know exactly who we're talking about. Omar Auso, Spain's sultry revolution. Let's talk about Omar Auso, the 25-year-old Spanish sensation who's gone from elite's breakout star to Europe's most sought-after leading man. With those dark, intense eyes and a jawline that could cut diamond, Omar isn't just stealing scenes, he's stealing the entire industry's heart. If you thought his portrayal of Omar Shana in Elite was hot, darlings, you haven't seen anything yet. 2024 has seen this Madrid-born maverick transform from Netflix heartthrob to serious artistic force. His lead role in Pedro Almodóvar's latest masterpiece had the Cannes Film Festival, giving him a 7-minute standing ovation. There's something about Omar that reminds me of a young Antonio Banderas, Almodóvar raved to Vogue España. He has that rare combination of raw sexuality and vulnerable authenticity that can't be taught. This praise isn't just hype. His performance has already earned him a Goya nomination. That's Spain's Oscar, sweeties. and has Hollywood casting directors booking flights to Madrid. His fashion game? Iconic. As the new face of Prada's Mediterranean campaign, Omar's bringing Spanish heat to haute couture. Those black and white shots of him on the streets of Barcelona broke Vogue's Instagram, with even Anna Wintour sliding into his DMs, professionally of course. But it's his dedication to LGBTQ+ representation in Spanish cinema that's truly revolutionary. Being gay isn't just my identity, it's my superpower, he declared in his powerful El País interview. His production company, focused on telling queer stories in Spanish cinema, has already greenlit 3 groundbreaking projects for 2025. The international film world has definitely noticed. His upcoming collaborations include a dark romance directed by Luca Guadagnino, a Netflix original series with Ryan Murphy, and rumors of a major superhero role. Marvel, if you're reading this, make it happen. I want to show that Spanish actors can be global stars while staying true to their roots, he shared at the Venice Film Festival. His impact on young LGBTQ+ people in Spain has been profound. The Omar Auso Foundation provides scholarships for young queer actors from underprivileged backgrounds, focusing on regions where LGBTQ+ acceptance is still growing. Success means nothing if you're not opening doors for others, he explained during Madrid Pride. Beyond acting, his activism has made him a powerful voice for change. His campaign for LGBTQ+ rights in Spanish-speaking countries has earned him recognition from GLAAD and multiple human rights organizations. Even Spain's Prime Minister has praised his influence on changing public attitudes. Jaboukie Young White, comedy's new crown prince honey. Let's talk about Jaboukie Young White, the 29-year-old comedy wunderkind who's gone from internet sensation to Hollywood's hottest triple threat. With that million-dollar smile, razor-sharp wit, and undeniable charm, this former Daily Show correspondent isn't just making us laugh, he's making every producer in town fight for his attention. 2024 has been Jaboukie's breakout year, and when we say breakout, we mean explosion. His Netflix special, Professional Flirt, didn't just trend. It redefined what queer comedy could be. Finally, someone who gets that being gay and hilarious isn't just about the obvious jokes, raved Rolling Stone in their cover story on him. But darlings, comedy is just the beginning. His starring role in A24's Digital Native had critics at Sundance calling him the voice of a generation. The film, which he also co-wrote, brilliantly tackles queer millennial anxiety with what Variety called unprecedented wit and raw honesty. That standing ovation at Sundance? 12 minutes, sweeties. His fashion evolution has been equally spectacular. GQ named him the new face of queer style after his groundbreaking Tom Brown campaign broke the internet. Fashion should be fun and revolutionary, he declared in his Vogue digital cover story, rocking looks that had the industry's biggest names sliding into his DMs. The television world can't get enough of him either. His new HBO series, which he created, writes, and stars in, has already been renewed for 2 more seasons before the first even aired. Jaboukie isn't just funny, said HBO's president. He's changing how we tell queer stories in mainstream media. Even Hollywood legends are taking notice. Ryan Murphy has cast him in the upcoming season of American Horror Story, while Jordan Peele is developing a horror comedy specifically for him. He's got that rare quality, Peele noted, where you can't tell if you want to laugh with him or just stare at him. His impact on social media continues to be revolutionary. With his signature blend of activism and humor, he's shown a new generation how to be politically engaged while staying authentically entertaining. The Hollywood Reporter named him the most influential voice under 30, and that's not just about his Twitter presence. Beyond entertainment, Jaboukie has become a powerful advocate for intersectional representation in media. His writer's workshop for QPOC creators has already launched several promising careers, and his production company is dedicated to amplifying marginalized voices. Success isn't just about making it, he shared at the GLAAD Media Awards. It's about creating space for others to thrive. Ben Aldridge, Britain's dashing new leading man, oh my God. Rainbow Spotlight family, let's talk about Ben Aldridge. This 38-year-old British dreamboat has gone from Fleabag's arrogant arsehole to Hollywood's most promising new leading man. And honey, the transformation is everything. With those smoldering eyes, that perfect scruff, and acting chops that have even Dame Judi Dench singing his praises, Ben is redefining what it means to be a gay leading man in 2024. After stealing scenes in Knock at the Cabin and breaking hearts in Fellow Travelers, Ben's star has shot into the stratosphere faster than you can say British Invasion. His latest role as the lead in BBC's prestigious new drama series had The Guardian declaring him the heir to Colin Firth's crown. And darlings, they weren't just talking about his perfect bone structure. 2024 has been the year for our British beau. His portrayal of a gay World War II soldier in Christopher Nolan's latest epic didn't just earn him BAFTA buzz. It rewrote the rules of how queer characters are portrayed in period pieces. Being gay isn't just about romance, he told Empire magazine. It's about courage, honor, and fighting for your place in history. The fashion world has fallen hard for him too. His Burberry campaign, shot on moody London streets, had Vogue calling him the new face of sophisticated masculinity. That spread in GQ British? Pure art, darlings. Style isn't about sexuality, he shared. It's about knowing who you are and wearing it with confidence. But it's his dedication to LGBTQ+ representation that's truly setting him apart. Working with the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, he's established a mentorship program for young queer actors. When I was starting out, I didn't have openly gay leading men to look up to, he revealed in his emotional British GQ cover story. I want to change that for the next generation. Hollywood's biggest directors are lining up to work with him. Martin Scorsese called him a revelation, while Pedro Almodovar is reportedly writing a role specifically for him. His upcoming slate includes a gay James Bond-style action franchise, Finally, and a romantic drama opposite Andrew Garfield that's already generating Oscar whispers. On stage, he's equally magnetic. His sold-out run at the National Theatre had critics comparing him to Laurence Olivier. Ben brings a raw authenticity to classical roles that makes them feel urgently contemporary. Rave the Times. His interpretation of gay characters in traditional plays has sparked important conversations about queer coding in classical theater. Brian Michael Smith, television's trailblazing leading man. Get ready to swoon, Rainbow Spotlight family, because Brian Michael Smith is redefining what it means to be a leading man in Hollywood. This gorgeous 40-year-old powerhouse isn't just making history as television's first black trans male series regular. He's showing everyone how it's done. With those soulful eyes, million-dollar smile, and acting chops that have Ryan Murphy on speed dial, Brian is the definition of talent meeting opportunity at the perfect moment. From 911 Lone Star to Chicago Med, this Detroit-born heartthrob has been serving both looks and performances that have critics and audiences alike sitting up and taking notice. People magazine didn't name him one of 2024's sexiest men alive for nothing, darlings. 2024 has been absolutely iconic for Brian. His role as firefighter Paul Strickland hasn't just broken barriers, it's smashed them into tiny little pieces. Playing a hero who happens to be trans, rather than a trans person who happens to be a hero, is revolutionary, he shared in his groundbreaking Entertainment Weekly cover story. The episode where Paul saved an entire trans youth shelter from a fire? Emmy voters, are you taking notes? But honey, that's just the beginning. His new starring role in HBO's upcoming drama series had network executives fighting over him like it was Black Friday at Barney's. Brian brings a depth and authenticity to his roles that can't be taught, raved HBO's president. He's not just a great actor, he's a cultural force. The fashion world has taken notice too. His GQ spread, showcasing the new face of masculine beauty, had the internet in meltdown. Named the new face of Calvin Klein's inclusive masculinity campaign, Brian is proving that sexy knows no boundaries. Representation isn't just about being seen, he told Vogue. It's about being celebrated. His impact on young trans actors has been revolutionary. The Brian Michael Smith Foundation, launched in partnership with GLAAD, provides acting scholarships and mentorship opportunities for trans youth interested in entertainment. Success means nothing if you're not holding the door open for others, he shared at the foundation's emotional launch. Hollywood's biggest names can't get enough of him. Shonda Rhimes is developing a legal drama specifically for him, while Jordan Peele has cast him in his next psychological thriller. Brian doesn't just break molds, Peele noted. He creates new ones entirely. Off-screen, his advocacy work has earned him recognition from Time magazine as one of their 100 most influential people of 2024. His powerful speeches about trans representation in media have become required viewing in film schools nationwide. Being visible isn't just about being seen, he declared at the GLAAD Media Awards. It's about showing others what's possible. And there you have it, Rainbow Spotlight family. These 5 incredible men aren't just the future of Hollywood, they're the now. From British charm to groundbreaking representation, they're proving that talent, authenticity, and undeniable charisma are the hottest combination in entertainment. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and join our fabulous community. Drop a comment below telling us which of these rising stars you're most excited to see more of. Until next time, stay fierce, stay fabulous, and keep supporting these amazing talents. Remember to hit that notification bell. You won't want to miss our upcoming features on more incredible LGBTQ+ stars who are changing the game.